All right, y'all. We're now past the point of safety. This dude turns around and he's like, yo, I don't need nobody charging me up. Youngster, I don't need nobody charging me up about no $3, man. You know what I'm saying? I come walking across the bridge trying to help you out. Help y'all out. Trying to help y'all out. You got to talking some shit. Like, ain't nobody trying to charge me up, you know what I'm saying? Whoop, 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 whoop. All the military within me see, there's two sides of me. There's the Hebrew side, which some people would say the gangster side, or the street, the gutter, the ghetto side. See, I'm Hebrew Israelite, tribe of Judah, tribe of Gad. My grandparents is a black Indians, the Blackfoot tribe. Hey, Black. I don't know where y'all come up with all these white Indians, man, or the images. It's the same as what they did to Christ. Let's turn Christ white. Have the whole world worship us. Then you got nerve enough to sit up here and say, oh, color doesn't matter. Now that the whole world knows and understands that Christ was black, now all of a sudden color doesn't matter. Go figure that. Y'all just a walking conundrum. So check this out, man. Youngster, he gets to talking shit. So that's why I was saying in the back of my mind, it's like somebody my subconscious state of mind, like, damn, nigga should have been back by now. And like I said, when I got to the store across the bridge, which I didn't have to go there, I could have just got on the bus, like I said. Could have just simply got on the bus, went and got me some weed from the smoke shop, ride the bus back, rolled up, and then by the time they got back playing around with my little $3, they been like, damn, this nigga already smoking. You damn right. Damn right I'm already smoking. I hopped on the bus, went across the bridge and went to go get it, and now I'm back. It don't take that long. But the part that I'm pissed off about is Youngster. See, certain things you can kind of forgive. And then there are just certain things that you really can't let that shit slide. You really can't. Anybody who's in the streets know what I mean. There are just certain things that you can't let slide. Like, the amount of money the amount of money is gray area. It's gray area because obviously you could go make your $3 back. You can make that money back. 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You can make that back. You can make that back. Anybody who got street knowledge, if you're a hustler or even if you're a gangster or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. You can make that money back. You can make that money back. All right. But there are just certain things that you can't let slide. Especially if you got a reputation. You know what I'm saying? You got a reputation to uphold. You just can't let certain things slide. Because it's going to come back. It's going to come back to you way different than how it actually happened. You see what I'm saying? It might be real petty and small right now, but the shit gonna come back. And by the time it get back to you, it's a big old ass iceberg running into your ship to sink the Titanic. It's kind of like a rumor. It goes out one way, but by the time it get back to you, the story done changed 1,000 times. What? That shit never happened. You know what I'm saying? Who told you that? Man, so-and-so and so-and-so told me that. Who's that? My homie from Colorado. How the fuck did this shit get way in Colorado? That type shit. There's just certain things you can't let slide. So as a G nigga, as an OG, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That shit can come back a whole lot way different. A whole lot different. Oh, this nigga played you for a chump. This nigga played you for a fool. This nigga played you for a chump, man. A chump. Nigga, I ain't no chump. You tried to play me out to be like a bitch. You tried to play me. You think I'm a bitch, nigga? I ain't no bitch, nigga. And then you out there fighting and shit. And then next thing you know, police get involved. Cause over here, that's the only thing that's gonna happen, nigga. Ain't shit else gonna happen. You get in a fight up and down this street. Over here, this part of Dallas. And you better have some real running shoes on. Cause them police, nigga, this police territory. You walking on the heat of the beat. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that's gonna happen, you gonna get rolled on. You know what I'm saying? Rolled on, it means you gonna be in jail. Wishing that you had did something different. And by the time you get out of jail, 30 days later, you're gonna have to be, for me, life then got a little bit more difficult for me. That's why I'm saying jail time, for me, it fucked me up. I have to go look for another job. which that's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna want to go kill that boy. Which at that point in time, I could kick myself in the ass for even getting involved with the shit. But shoulda, coulda, wouldas. If you knew better, you do better. But it's better to understand you can't trust this nigga over $3 than for you to understand that this motherfucker is now trying to rob me after I done got my income tax check or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I have to kill him. So I had to tell him, I was like, hey man, I ain't fucking with you no more. And all the homies, they was like, hey man, such. Nah, no, you know, you don't know, but I ain't fucking with that little nigga no more. Who you talking about? Talking about that nigga from Mississippi. Well, you gotta understand, there's so many people around there that's from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So when you say Mississippi, you got to be specific on who you talking about. Because Hakeem is from Jackson, Mississippi. He's from Jackson or something like that. Hakeem is from Mississippi too. But I know Youngster, he's from Mississippi also. Right? But I don't know what part he from. I don't know where he from. I really don't know what he about. I only been knowing this nigga for, let's say, a couple of months. Like 1 or 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, shit. My homie came up to me and he was like, have you seen Hakeem? And I was like, nah, I left him at the bridge. Him and Youngster. He was like, man, I don't know about Youngster. I was like, yeah. I don't know about Youngster either. But one thing I'll tell you right now, I ain't fucking with that nigga Youngster no more. You have to be specific. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you talking about that tall nigga? Oh yeah. Talking about, I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. He's like, man, something wrong with that nigga, man. I'm like, yeah. He's like, that nigga be out there all day hanging at the 7-Eleven. Or he'll be asleep on the side of the corner on the street. Like, yeah. It's hot as hell out there. That street gotta be hot. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, so how come you ain't fucking with Youngster no more? What happened? When I told him A, B, C, D, told him everything that happened. He's like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I had something that happened myself. Such. It's like, oh yeah, well I ain't fucking with the nigga no more. From right there at that point, all the other homies came along. Willie B, WB, West Dallas. You know what I'm saying? That's West Dallas right there. West Dallas. Willie B is West Dallas. So West Dallas come up, and I'm like, man, let me grab a cigarette from you, bro. Because he sells cigarettes. And I buy 50 cents. I mean, let me grab a cigarette from you, bro. He's like, where youngster at? I'm like, who? Because there's several youngsters. So you gotta be specific so the niggas know who you talking about. He like, youngster, the one from Mississippi. Oh yeah, I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. He's like, man, what happened? So I told Willie B like, such. Whoop whoop. This what happened. A, B, C, D. He's like, man, shit. Let me tell you, bro, in West Dallas, we'll cut that nigga off. We start fucking with that nigga. Well, I'm letting you know now. I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. That was the whole point of me even bringing it up. I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. He's like, over $3? I was like, over $3 motherfucking dollars, man. When I got to work, my homie was like, yo, man, fuck that $3, man. Just start fucking with him. And I was like, yep. You're right about it. He's like, don't risk your job. He's like, don't risk your job trying to whoop a nigga for talking shit. And you risk your job, and now you in jail, and then you all fucked up because you gonna lose your job. I was like, nah, man, I ain't. I might be hot on the inside. I might be upset. But nigga got a level head. I ain't finna do no stupid shit. What's happening? Grand Rising, my brother.
You alright?
Yeah. Still gotta cut the nigga off, man. Over $3.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I told him I ain't fucking with you no more, bruh.
Yeah.
Can't trust you over $3. Can't trust you with nothing. He's like, man, don't let that shit get up under your skin. But niggas know how I am. You know what I'm saying? People that really hang around me, they already know how I can really be. Like, it's gonna take a while for me to just let it go, because motherfucker tried to play you for a fool, man. That's the part that's offensive. Like, man, shit, mind you, nigga, if you had an ass and you was really in need, you could have asked me for $20. Whether I'll be like, man, I ain't got it right now, but when I do get it, I'll help you out, man, or whatever. You could have asked me for $20. Being a friend, hell, I done gave $20 to a female that was on the street one time. And she was at the store, you know. I think she had her little kid with her. And she was like, she had, you know, they had these signs. They out there. They had the signs, you know, can you help them out? She had a little kid with her. She happened to be out there, trying to sell flowers on the street, to try to make a little ends. So I blessed her with $20. She had a little kid out there. It's like that out here in Dallas, man. It ain't just California. I mean, shit, my hometown in California, man, the homeless stretches from LA to Hollywood, all the way to Oakland, to Sacramento, all the way to San Francisco. And I'm talking about all the way down to Nevada, Las Vegas. There's a lot of homeless. There's a lot of homeless in America, man. That's why I say homelessness is not a funny issue. It's not a laughing matter, you know what I'm saying? It really ain't. It's a very serious matter. Very serious. And for this to be the so-called richest country in the world, I can't understand why you have so many homeless people in this world. And you got all these houses and ain't nobody even using them or buying them. They been on the market all this time. Do something. You the government. Come up with a program to house the homeless. But the government don't want to pick up that little bill. And you really ain't picking up that bill. You really trying to put people who are productive in shelters, etc., put them in housing. How they wind up getting jobs and, getting back on their feet again and shit. I mean, mind you, they got programs that's like that. But I feel like the government is not doing enough. Now, good morning. So, when I talked to Hakeem, I told Hakeem, I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with youngster no more, man. This place, I ain't fucking with him. Yeah, I'm not saying that you can't. If that's your homie, y'all both from Mississippi, so y'all got something in common. Cause I'm not from Mississippi. I don't care, man. I ain't telling nobody to choose no sides and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be my homie, nigga. Nah, man, it ain't nothing that. This ain't what that is. But I told him, I said, I'm just not fucking with him no more. And a lot of people was like, yo, man, I'll start fucking with him over that shit too. I told Akeem, I said, man, shit, I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. The nigga tried to talk shit about $3. When I know he spent up my money and shit. I could have done something else. And really, I didn't need no help to go get no weed. I could have did that on my own. If I just really wanted some. So, yesterday I got off work. I I went to go check my lotto ticket, and youngsters just sleep on the street. It's 90-something degrees outside. Like, nigga, what you sleeping on the street for? You know how hot that street is? That concrete burning. He out there asleep. You know what that is? He drunk. Yesterday, he was drunk. To be sleeping out there like that in that hot sun like that on a hot concrete, nigga be drunk. So you know what that is? Nigga drunk. And that's what I feel like he did with my cash. And see, I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. I'm not a drunker. I mean, I sip wine, but I 9 times out of 10, I'm on juice and water. So, anyway, it's time for me to clock in. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.